What's up guys, Kelly here, and today we're playing Plants vs. Zombies Heroes, and today we're going to be editing this Ready, Set, Draw deck. I played it on my stream, and that video will be up also. If you haven't seen it yet, go check it out. But we went 1-4 with it, which means it's not very good, and I'm not sure that the mill strategy of overdrawing and bouncing people's stuff can really work in this meta, because the meta right now is really aggro, rush, zoo, bean decks, stuff like that, which means we end up helping the plants more than we hurt them usually with this deck. But I want to see if I can kind of trim the deck down and get it to a more manageable spot, just fix it up a little bit. So first things first, if I want to just still keep the strategy intact, even if we lose with it, I don't want to completely nerf the deck and make it completely unusable. So we'll do this, and I'm not going to make a ton of changes. I'm not sure we need Nebula and Brain Vendor, honestly. Well, Brain Vendor's nice with mixed up Gravedigger. And yeah, I suppose we'll add the last backyard bounce. And that can be the deck list for now. I think that could look pretty good and run decently well. It's a few minor changes, but I think it's exactly what the deck needed. I'm going to get you guys a deck list up on the screen here in just a moment. And there it is. It's a little bit glitchy looking, but we're fine. We're fine. Let's get the background moving too. Let's get everything just feeling right. This feels right. Except for the deck list looking all jank. We're fine, guys. Let's just go. Let's go with it. It's just you, me, and the game, YouTube, and I know that's what you like. So I am a little worried. I'm only going to be doing 2, maybe 3 games, depending on how fast they go, just to see if the overall deck, you know, works better. And we could get screwed over by bad RNG and draws, but you just got to cross your fingers and say, let's have this work, right? Like, don't be a Debbie Downer here. Mixed up Gravedigger is really important to have, especially if we have regifting zombie. And I think the play is to hold on to regifting zombie until turn like 4. Yeah, I mean, we don't have anything to do anyway. That is one thing I was worried about with the changes. The only 1-drop we have now is Leprechaun Imp, and as Super Brains, our 1-costs are 1-cost superpowers are not really geared towards making board presence. This is kind of a waste of brains because we're missing out on 1 brain, but we might end up using Barrel of Barrels depending on where this goes and what he plays. We might even use, oh, we're not using anything. Good, well played, Solar Flare, you did it. And she's got Sun advantage now, but getting good blocks. Oh yeah, well, we're gonna have to do that. That combined with either, you know, this or both is really good. We only have 1 brain right now, but that's officially disappointing. I'm a little salty about that, but what are you gonna do? Oh, hey boy. Hey Mimi big boy. We'll do that, and then I think we're gonna save because, well, it does seem absolutely buck wild to try to use this on a regifter. I want the regifter to live until next turn so then I can mixed up Gravedigger him. Well, that didn't work out at all, did it? Not even close. Okay. That's a play. That's a play and a half, man. Alright, we'll do that. Sure, he can Banana Bomb the Leprechaun Imp. I don't really care. We'll just Pogo, and then we can Pogo again with the mixed up Gravedigger. Yeah. Alright, well, we're definitely not bouncing that one, or that one, because that's even more card advantage. Actually, that might be fine if we're trying to mill him out. Yeah, by all means, conjure as many berries as you want, dude. I'm just going to keep bouncing your stuff. That seems fair to me. And we'll make him deadly just to kill that 1 banana. Ooh! Brain Vendor's amazing to get on the turn that you play mixed up Gravedigger, because then you get bonus brains. especially with having that pot of gold right there. Feels good, man. So we're gonna get 3 extra brains, bounce a guy for free, which will put us at 4 brains, which means we can draw 3 and do the barrel if we want to, and do the move bonus attack. Alright, this could work, guys. This might be an optimized deck list. He's still conjuring stuff. Dude, you're filling your hand up! You goof! Oh, hold on, we need to figure out where the mixed up Gravedigger is. Okay, right there. I guess we were gonna find that out in the first place. Yeah, that guy's gonna get bounced. That was a good prediction. I mean, it was a guess. As to where the mixed up Gravedigger was, though. Not an ideal use of this, but, I mean... Well, let's draw the cards first, because we could get a backyard bounce, and I'd much rather use that. Yeah. There we go. That way, the Pogo Bouncer lives through the electric current. The electric current would have buffed the other one, and then our Pogo would have died. Not that we have a mixed up Gravedigger, but we could get one. Okay, so I think the play is, well, no. I was gonna say the play is Zombot Stomp, but he's got banana bombs all over town, so he could just banana bomb our 2 weak guys and call it a day. So we'll play that and see how he reacts. Then we've still got enough for move bonus attack and make something deadly if we want to. Oof. That's harsh. And he's not playing anything else for us to bounce, is he? Alright, Voltage Current. This would be perfect if we had a regifting zombie to mixed up Gravedigger, but we don't. And this is maybe a waste, but we gotta stop the flow of bananas right now, because that is B-A-N-A-N-A-S, bananas. We don't really need to conjure a barrel, but we might as well. We gotta catch up on cards here. Our strategy's backfiring! It's too bad Fire Rooster's not an imp. Alright, here we go. We're gonna get that, and then we're gonna get mixed up Gravedigger. Here we go. Here we go. We didn't. We definitely didn't. We absolutely did not. The thing that I said was gonna happen did not happen, but we've got a pretty good board. We're ahead in damage, but it's Solar Flare, and Solar Flare can do that. And then we're, oh god, we're bouncing it too, so he gets to use it again. So unless we get mixed up Gravedigger, he's gonna completely screw whatever we play next turn too, which I guess is fine. If his hand was completely full, I think maxed out at 11, and we bounced it, it would kill the Kernel Corn. It would cease to exist. But that's not the case here. We need to get mixed up Gravedigger. I really should have played that in another lane so I could have Fire Roostered that Electric Current, but that's neither here nor there. Of course we don't get it, and that's messed up, man. We'll do that. I guess I don't care if he kills the stuff. And we'll just bounce his Kernel Corn again. Or maybe Cornucopia here. Nah. Cornucopia's for nerds, isn't it, Solar Flare? Ain't that right? Uh-oh. Scary. Scary, scary. We're still ahead in damage, and we're really managing pretty well overall. Okay, we got Brain Vendor and mixed up Gravedigger, so we're gonna have to figure out how many brains we can manage next turn, but... Alright, so that'd bring us down to... What would be at 10, down to 5, up to 7. Alright, we should be able to win this turn. Oh my god! I was supposed to place the Brain Vendor first. That's what we like to call, in the business, a big, stupid fail. But maybe I'll draw another Brain Vendor, or another mixed up Gravedigger. And then we can make something happen, I guess. Okay, what are we trying to do here? Alright, Pogo Bouncer, we'll do that, and then we can bounce something else too. Bounce that. Yeah, I don't want to give him the Sour Grapes back, especially if he's got Sergeant Strongberry in his hand. That's practically like a better Kernel Corn. He can't block because his hand is full. That's the good news. The bad news is that he can just basically toast our entire board. Except for that, he can't kill that. Alright, that's fine, I guess. And I'm gonna use Pot of Gold. Depending on what I get, then I'll use Backyard Bounce. I mean, Zombot Stomp. That's significant, I think. And actually, we will do that instead. It seems maybe a little counterproductive, but we can Brain Vendor on the Medulla, then Mixed Up Gravedigger. 2 Medullas, that's really good news. This is probably, I mean, maybe not game, because we don't have a lot of damage coming through, but I don't know how Solar Flare is going to manage all these gravestones. And then the insane amount of free brains we're gonna get too. Yeah, like we already have enough for a Zombot Stomp, so it's almost... The amount of brains we're getting is almost just excessive. And then depending on how much damage we're gonna put through, let's see, 2, 2... And the Mixed Up Gravedigger is on the ground, so we'll get a decent bit of damage done. Hopefully he fills up that other ground lane too. That's super annoying. Evolve being on Amphibious is kind of broken, but I guess broken's the wrong term here, but sue me. We're gonna have so many brains that we can't even use them all. We're getting 9 damage done. He'll be at 6, and if we don't block, we'll be at 9, but I have a feeling we're gonna block. We have 17 brains and nothing to do with them. Where's Blob when you need him? Please, Blob, show yourself. Show yourself. No block. Oh, he got to block? Apparently that didn't quite fill up his hand. I guess it makes sense because he played stuff on everything. Alright, thank you for clearing the board so I can use my Medulla again. That might not have been the best move. Oh, and I get to draw 2 cards too. Sweet. Thank you, sir. How does this taste? How's that tasting? Metallic-y? Bad? Okay, so we can do this. Does he have Kernel Corn? Did we give him Kernel Corn back? I think we did. But those will survive, even if he Kernel Corns. And then we have a few options. We can Zombot Stomp again. We can Backyard Bounce. We can... Oh my god. Oh, okay. I thought he was going to start, like, just smashing us with Astro Shroom stuff. But instead he's just doing a couple of damage, maybe. Alright, well that's neat, I guess. Yeah, I really cannot keep bouncing that Kernel Corn because that is screwing us over hardcore. We'll bounce that. Draw some cards. We have something else we can play. Oh, another Nebula. If we get... I don't know what we need to get, honestly. It might be a smart idea to add, like, Bad Moon Rising or something into this deck, just because this is buck wild. This is the craziest thing that's ever been uttered. Okay, so we can do that, and we can still Backyard Bounce. And if we Backyard Bounce and he can't block, then we'll get him down to 1. Just kidding! Okay. So that's an issue because we're gonna be pretty much dead here. I mean, not exactly, but harsh, man. We're gonna be at 1, and then he can just play Astro Shroom next turn. He can play Astro Shroom and something else, and all we got him down to 5, which is what we're at. Well, now we're at 1, so that's cool. There's nothing that can stop Astro Shroom from killing us, so that's game. I just gotta hope that he doesn't BM. If he plays anything other than Astro Shroom as the first thing. Okay, at least he didn't BM. Oh, he definitely BM'd. Nice cornucopia, dude. Alright, guys. So, the first game was a loss, but I do feel like this deck performed infinitely better than it did on the stream. And, wow, 15 minutes. 16 minutes for one game. That's intense. We got time for another one. And I'll try to make this one a win. But, I don't know. I don't know what else you can change about this deck. I think it's just kind of not a great strategy for the current meta that we're in. It might be really good against Walnut, depending on what strategy he's incorporating and how lucky we get with stuff. See, these are very good to combo together. Regifter, Pogo, mixed up Gravedigger, but he's got a Galactic Cactus. He's putting pressure on super bad early game. And that's not great. But he doesn't have anything else to follow up with, which is good. It's very good. We'll do that. And if push comes to shove, I will move him and bonus attack him. But we're 2 turns out from a mixed up Gravedigger, so I'm not hyper concerned. Although I will do it, because that'll take care of the Galactic Cactus problem. Well, making our guy live, and his Spikeweed Sector is essentially useless at the moment. Got him down to 16. We're at 15. Decent. We will Pogo and bounce whatever he puts in front of the Regifter. Or we'll do none of that. That's fine too. I'm cool with that. Appreciate you, Walnut. Alright, well, he ruined our entire strategy just like that. Which, he is a control deck, but it's still frustrating to see. Let's put that guy there. It might seem like a waste right now, but we're setting up for next turn, and hopefully we can keep him alive with the Pogo. If he has another Gravebuster, then I don't know what to say, because that's just incredibly good luck for him to have that in this matchup. Alright, well I guess we'll let him fill his block meter twice, because I'm not going to get rid of the Pogo. No way, no how. Get your block on. I mean, it's just wasting his block meter, essentially. Because it might be one of those games where we go all the way to the end. Do it to it, man. Do what you need to do. I won't stop you. Okay, so we're going to get a ton of free Brainz, which aren't going to matter at all, except for using Backyard Bounce. So we'll get a Pogo Bounce and a Backyard Bounce. And depending on how much he plays, can we fill up his hand? He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think we can just fill up his hand completely and not let him block at all. If I'm reading the situation correctly. He might play something else though. He's got 1 left. Do I want to bounce it? Yeah, definitely. Yeah. And then of course we'll bounce the Garlic so we can get the 5 damage through. Who cares about a measly little 2 damage we could get through with the Brain Bender? But the Garlic's hurt already. It doesn't matter. We need to get that damage through. See, this is how the deck is supposed to work. We'll do it again. So we have 1 free Pogo, which is nice. But I have a feeling he's going to get wise and spam the board here. Alright, so we got mixed up in the first, mixed up in the second, Brain Bender in the third, and Pogo in the last, which is a bummer because that means Pogo dies. Okay. So So he's got a guaranteed block. I guess we'll just, what we're gonna do is bounce the walnut. Well, no, we'll bounce the garlic, I guess. Because we can kill the walnut. And it's like, yeah, we'd kill the garlic too. But, yeah, but nothing. It was kind of, either way was fine. It just felt like a waste to have a damaged walnut just sitting there. Alright, mixed up Gravedigger's cool, but Pogo is really important right now. Because this could lead to victory. Unlikely, because he's not going to leave 5 damage unchecked. He might even have a Grave Buster right now. I would believe it. That is fine, I think. I'll actually bounce that so we can get that sneak 5 damage in. Because the Butternut Squash, or the Body Gourd, is not even going to kill our guy. And then, yeah, we take 2 damage, but who cares? He's at 4. Get some pots of gold, shuffle them up, restore that first mixed up Gravedigger, so he's back at 5-5. And then we'll get 2 more pot of golds in our deck, which is good for further use, because this game's clearly dragging on. Please, mixed up Gravedigger. Nope. Okay, so we'll kill 1 Briar Rose, which is nice, but then we lose the Leprechaun Imp for nothing. And we'll kill a Garlic. Neat. He's at 4, so all we need to do is get a mixed up Gravedigger in a lane and then surprise bounce something. That's all that needs to happen. And we're set, Mr. Freddy Spaghetti. That's very nice. That's really, really good for us. Especially if we can get a Brain Vendor. If we can get a Brain Vendor and something else, we are set. No Brain Vendor. Okay, here's the move. That's the move, and that's game. Unless he, like, gets really smart and all of a sudden has, like, this magical epiphany, realizing what we do, we win. We win. The Poppin' Poppies screwed us over. But I think I still will bounce that, just so we don't lose our interplanetary. We lose everything else, and we actually do take 7. We take 11 damage. Well, we block, which is nice. Draw 2 cards. It's important. That's neat, but oh, that might matter a lot. So we have 4 that we can use other than Stomp. Is that really necessary? Is that what we want to do with our time? Is that a wise investment? I'm really not sure. Stomp seems like a good move, even just defensively, I think. Let's protect ourselves from a bonus attack. I don't know how he would do that, but I've seen crazier things. Okay, so I think I failed to make this deck, but well, I made the deck better, but it just doesn't fit the meta right now. That's all it is, I think. And it's a little bit of an outdated cafe. No, it's an outdated strategy, and I think it's just gonna have to be retired. Super Brainz Mill was really good in set 1, but it's not suitable for right now. So we're gonna call it. Use this deck if you want. It's fun and cool, and maybe you guys can make it good and usable, but for right now, I'm gonna retire it. Give it a thumbs down. Don't. Not top tier. But yeah, that's the end of the video, guys. This is PvZ Heroes. I am Nar Kelly. You guys are awesome, and as always, thanks for watching.